Hi everyone, welcome back once again to my YouTube channel. So, we're going to be looking at how to use PowerPoint. I'm going to give us an example and how to make a PowerPoint presentation. So, when you're making a presentation for PowerPoint, as they say, PowerPoint, it should give a point, not giving a lot of sentences. We don't need sentences. Just if you're doing a PowerPoint presentation, let it be a point that someone can see and understand. You just highlight that and a few points. The words, okay? So I want to show us also how to use the master slide. So maybe I first start with the master slide. Let me start with the master slide, so that we can choose the format of our work, how it's going to appear. Let me see. Okay, how to use the master slide. Just going to give us a sample, then I'll do the presentation later. So let's say now when you're using the master slide, you're going to format your work from here, such that now here I'm going to make my title bold, meaning that in every other slide that I'm going to make, my title is also going to be bold like this one. And then if I choose to make it in capital, in the uppercase, every title I'm going to put is going to be in the uppercase. And then probably, let's see, the thin font. And lastly, the size. Let's use this one. I think this is okay. So all our titles are going to appear in that format. Then you come here, you also format it the way you want it to be. You can choose the way you want your work to be. You want it to be aligned in the center. We want it in that side. You want it in the left, so that is in the left. Also, the numbering, in case you're going to number the points, you can choose how you want them to be numbered. So we can also have that. You get, you choose the way you want your work to look. So there are many ways of doing this. Let's take that. Then you can choose the so since I have highlighted everything, everything is going to be in the same format. Let's use 24. So yeah, that's okay. Let's see. You can choose the background style. Let's take the blank one. Especially when they have layout. Let's use this one. It's okay. And then the things we can choose from here, the thing that we want. So, but it's advisable to choose something that is presentable, something that may not end up confusing the audience. You need something good. I want to believe this is not bad. Okay? Or let's get back to the original one. First make it bold and then uppercase and then let's take that. Then here, so you have to put something that is also very visible for people because you may have a big audience, so people have they also need to be able to see. So let's put this in the sentence case. Yeah. So let's take our master slide. Be like that. Now, when you with the master slide, you have seen the way that thing is appearing. Our title is going to be in that format. Even what we have here, it's going to be in that format. The whatever I've done in the master slide is what I'll have. So let's say we're making a presentation about accidents. Actually, let's start from slide number 1. The first slide, that is the title slides, are doing accidents. The presentation is by so it is also very important to put your title here as the presenter. It is something very important. You need to give them your title. So I can put here yeah. So yeah, so that is that. So I'm done with that. So you have seen how things are working with whatever I have put in the master slide. That's how things are going to appear in my other slides. So now I'm going to give, let's say, an example. Let's say courses. So remember when I said that when we're making our presentations, our work must be precise and to the point. Okay. So let's say causes of courage, accidents. So there are many causes of accidents. Now, when you're making your presentations, remember you have to maintain eye contact with your audience. So your eyes do not have to be on the projector, on the slides all the time. So you just put something small that you see, and then the explanation has to come from your mind. You have to go for a presentation when you're prepared. So let's start. Can feel like over speeding. Okay. Anyway, there is overspeeding. Let's say overloading. I know you must be wondering why my work is appearing in capital letters. It's because I've still left the thing in the font of capital letters, in the font of the capital letters. Maybe unless I go. Let's see the view it in master slide. Okay, let's first do that one. Okay? Shall look at it later. So, overloading, over speeding. There is saying drinking and driving. So you give, let's say, that's how highlighted your points are supposed to be. Your points are just supposed to be in that format, such that you don't keep turning back your eyes. So that's like, yeah, so that's that. If you want to add another slide, you come here to new slide, you choose what you want. But it is very advisable that when you're making these slides, you use also some images. So images are also very important in this case for our slides. And there are many sources of images. You can get them from the internet. There you'd have to go to Chrome, but I'm not connected to the internet right now. You go to Google Chrome, you look for an image, and then you copy it and you paste it in your slide. So it is not something difficult to do. Yeah. So using Excel is not using PowerPoint is not something difficult. It is actually very easy. It's as simple as that. And saving your work, we save our work in the usual way. We save our work in the usual way. You come here to this. Then in this case, we're going to save as because it's a new document. It's only for those who have already once saved. So you can choose to save it, like let's say in this PC, then you choose where I want to save it. Okay. There. So let me save it. So now my work is saved. Okay. So talking about anyway, let me add something. Causes prevention. Let's say prevention. Prevention. So for the prevention, we can have things like okay. Let me first give you another cause, one more cause here. That can be vehicles in the poor mechanical conditions. Yeah, those who drive vehicles in poor mechanical conditions, be it a car, a motorcycle. Yeah. So now here we're just going to put the opposite of that. So that is how we use PowerPoint. It is not difficult. We just need to make these presentations. And another thing to make a presentation very enticing is the images, as I've told you. Now there are some situations where you're going to find you presenting, let's say, some data analysis. You may have your graphs, so you can tap on that and then you choose the kind of graph that you want. You can change, you find the type of graph that you want from here. Here you can put that title, you can see that title is up there. Then yeah, now these are the labels, like the key to show them this is for this, for that, for that. So it is not really difficult. Yeah. So that's all I have for us about PowerPoint. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and thank you very much for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Let's continue journeying together in this. Thank you very much.